Just a second. I want to show you something. You're either singing a song in a way that honors Jesus and you are blessed, or you sing in a way that goes through your emotions and is meaningless. The earth is full of your goodness, treasures everywhere. There are treasures everywhere, hidden riches of secret places, treasures everywhere. There are treasures everywhere. You can do that. You are just what? Singing, enjoying yourself, but meaningless. No spiritual contact. You are singing to Jesus. The earth is full of your goodness, treasures. If he stood in front of you, will you do that? No, if Jesus stood in front of you, will you do that? You won't. You won't. If Jesus stood in front of you, you wouldn't do that. The earth is full of your goodness. You won't do that. But do you know why you do it? Because you don't think he's there. Can you see it? So we're talking to Jesus and we are doing high-fiving. The earth is full of it's Jesus. Your goodness, Can you see why many churches are without the power of God? Because they don't recognize him in their songs. What they call praise and worship is not praise and worship. They are worshiping themselves. They are enjoying themselves and their own emotions. And they do this every church day, every Thanksgiving day. All they do is dance themselves happy. If you think, once your mind goes to God, and you're going, the earth is full of and you think you are talking to him. If it's true that you're talking to him, suddenly you are disciplined. Suddenly, the earth is full of your goodness. You be exalting. You see, this is how you go. As if, like you want to jump. You know, the earth is, you're stretching out. You're like coming out of your skin. That's what happens to you. Treasures everywhere. You're connected. Not just this song. In every song of praise and thanksgiving to God. Once you focus on him, there'll be a change. And the spiritual blessings. When you leave church, you carry something with you. But in the other way, do all the dancing, do all the shouting, do all the screaming. You will only be tired. You will have enjoyed yourself. Okay? Especially for the stars who lead in such dances and shouting. Yeah. Because after they have made the congregation shout and happy, everybody is empty. This is what has happened to God's churches. And God has sent me to correct it. Yeah. And you have not heard the last of it. I can assure you. Because he gave me the power to correct it. And I am correcting it. I'm correcting it. And no power can change it. It will be corrected. It will be corrected. It's already happening. When you have Jesus in your mind, you have reverence for him if you know who he is. When we want to dance, there's dancing. We have special dancing. But if you are saying you are praising God, you're worshiping him, fleshly dancing is not allowed. It's only dancing in the spirit, which the Bible talks about. Like when David danced, the Bible tells us how he danced. It was not fleshly, because he was guarded with a linen ephod. He was guarded with a linen ephod. Meaning that what he was doing at that time, he was caused to do by the Spirit. Didn't you hear Caiaphas? Because he was high priest that year, even when he didn't know what he was doing, the Bible says he prophesied because he was high priest. Meaning that he was the one that had the linen ephod. So when David had it, the Bible says he was skipping and jumping. He wasn't doing treasures everywhere. He was up. So much that his skirts were going up. That's what the Bible says. He was skipping like a child. That's exactly what Jesus did. The Bible says Jesus was skipping like a child, jumping. As he thanked the Lord, he says, Father, I thank you. Those are the words that came out of his mouth. No, you are going to so honor the Lord, you will wonder what you were doing before. Yeah, I know. I know. All those dancing with the whole day. All that we stop. All that is over. It's over. It was never for God. When you want to do it for yourself, do it. But it's yourself. You know you're doing it for yourself. But don't pretend that you're doing it for God. Because the Lord said that they were not praising him. They were not worshiping him. They were praising themselves. That's what he said. They were doing it for themselves. They felt good. They felt happy. After doing all of that, you were happy. But what was God thinking? Was he happy? So all choirs around the world, you're hearing me now. When the conductor starts telling you to dance, and everybody's going, all that is over. Pastors, you tell the conductor, says, stand there. No, say, stay where you are and worship God. Stay where you are and worship God. Be reverent before the Lord. Be reverent before the Lord. And put your mind on him. Don't transfer the consciousness to your body. And be taking the steps that you learned on television. All right? Give the consciousness to him. Follow the meaning of the song. Don't just lip read. Follow the meaning of the song and act it. If it's saying, Father, I worship, I thank you, whatever it is saying, follow it. Act it. Do it. Don't transfer the consciousness to emotions. Once the drum starts, even when the song is not playing, you are going. Very easy to move you. Hey. The song has not started. You are already going. No song. In the house of God, more discipline. Everybody say more discipline. Lara Kunda Bligro Glira Gascobra Hatila Gradila Kronske Jalamahandes. Clarondo Guske Pare Halego Shkale Hunter Gisto Salabahades. Worship him. Lift your hands and worship him.